Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where, last episode, we finally got ourselves a right. The right of the Crucible's soul. The problem is that we can't use it for what I had wanted to do, to summon something, but we might be able to use it to, well, to do something else, perhaps. Now, as I recall, this might have been work, or is it talk? Yeah, I have a cupboard. Place a follower in here to convert them permanently into a prisoner, and I have this pawn who is fairly useless for anything else. This one must serve another purpose now. Into the cupboard they go. That purpose is ultimately going to be being a corpse, but I mean, I'm sure they're okay with it. It's for the greater good. The greater good. Of me gaining immortality eventually, I suspect. Oh, a follower betrayed. I mean, yeah, but you're a prisoner, though. Oh my god. You're so full of aspects, though. This one rails weakly against their fate, but I mean, I've locked this one away safely. When their screaming and raving subsides, I'll subdue them properly. I mean, sure, I got some notoriety for doing that, but oh my god, you're just so full of aspects, friend. Like, I'm actually curious now, because, I mean, that's a lot. The Invocation will be a locksmith's secret, I suspect. That might be the one I have to strengthen. I didn't have quite enough of everything in order to do anything. Hold up. Alright, first things first. Collect all that. Yes. Our follower that we betrayed, they are incredibly full of aspect. Just so many delicious aspects in you. Oh, if it was a lantern that was the issue, then this should no longer be a problem. Oh. Well, bummer. No. With at least 5 Forge and 1 Grail, I could use the forbidden procedure known as Forge's Redemption to return decrepitude to health. Nope. Nope. Okay. So first of all, that's going to go back there. And yes, I've turned Snap back on because I needed to organize all this nonsense. Bummer. I was hoping to summon something. Earn a living or practice the invisible arts, and clearly that's not working, so harumph. I don't think I have anything else I can really do with this. No. Also, you belong over here. Harumph. Oh well, when you're a corpse, maybe I'll be able to do something with you. Oh well. Meantime, we have work to do. I need to start recruiting more pawns, make some more of them. And that's really kind of annoying, actually. But, oh well. Yeah, if they would survive, I would put Elridge, I believe it was. Yeah, I'd put Elridge in there, but yeah, if he's gonna die, he's real useful. Pawns, on the other hand, they're cheap. Cheap, easy to find, although I don't have that many of them. Say they're cheap and easy to find. Really, I just can't find any more of them, but that's fine. It's all fine. Go to Strathcoin's residence. And bring yourself some lantern. And some edge, just in case. And 2 funds. That should be enough to get what we need out of Strathcoin's collection. Mr. Strathcoin is forbidden entry to his library. Unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. And what we can do is quite a lot, actually. In the meantime, though, let me see. I can't talk to my people, but I can just work my position at the Institute. See, I was kind of curious if this would actually expire completely, but it seems like it's just stuck at a difficulty at work at risk of demotion. And I don't really care that much because I have 17 funds at this point, so, you know. It's like, oh no. Big deal. It's all fine. Let me see here. Matthias and Amethyst Imago, Pursuit. Right, you need to be translated. And you guys need to be moved. Somewhere not there. Alright, what do we got to deal with here? Watchers, mortals, perhaps even ordinary mortals, but quite a number of them that can be fought, seduced, or deceived. I mean, 5-edge should deal with them, I think. I would suspect, anyway. Let's see, anything else? No. Okay. That's passion, that's useful. In affliction, though. And despair is no longer a problem. Isn't it lovely? I really shouldn't keep using this way, but it's where we are. The Watchers aren't ready for us. We should be able to bring them down. Yeah, that's what I thought. One more bit of funding, though, just, yeah, as precaution. And now, we've translated the text. Let's see what the text has. Oh dear, an account of an occult romance. A certain mech claims to have written this in a single night as part of his initiation into the Theban branch of the House of Leth, that order of immortals who use the arts of water to conceal themselves. Matthias defied us to hunt the names of the moth in the wood to populate his pinned collection. The amethyst imago had dallied with the witch and sister, but she'd returned to the wood to plead her moth's pardon. The moth, as a whim or a penance, sent her out to lure the Long to a slough of nightmares. The Long. Are the Long immortals? Curious. No, we'll leave it be for now. For now, we will not worry. Treasures lie before us? Great. Their blood pumps bright. We murdered a bunch of people. Katkaro again, as she styles herself, earns a living as a stage medium and a fortune teller. She may have deeper talents. I mean, I'd love to recruit you, but the thing is, I kind of need pawns for reasons. Nothing too terrible, obviously. You know, not planning on letting a few people die, but, I'd rather someone unimportant did rather than someone actually potentially useful. So, you know how that is. Just gonna put you right over there and hope for some pawns. I need some good disposable pawns, you see. And I'll take that health. Thank you. Oh, and yes, continue practicing medicine. Just to maintain things, you understand. Matthias loved the imago, did he? Can Long love? Or has that organ of their soul desiccated beyond repair? The Long were immortals, understood. The imago loved Matthias, did she? Or did she only enact a whim? He pursued her through the woods, but at the last she turned aside from the nightmare slough, and they lay together where the bounds grow bright. So they learnt the Grail's pleasures, and this is the lore they won. A delightful sacrament, and you seem powerful. So pleasant upon the ear, one could listen over and over. These are the words that make sacrifice sweet. Use this with Byzantine tinct and a moth influence. Oh, no. Or other sources of equal power to summon a raw prophet. Curious. Also, I need to move all my lore down, because that's a little bit taller than I expected it to be. Anyway, study the Queen of the Rivers, simply because. Might as well get some of that information. A delightful sacrament, though. That seems useful. Potentially. Always gotta have that little, tiny caveat. Now, what did you find me, sir? What did you find me? An iron spintria? Fine. Notoriety? Expected. Funds? Well, that's just a refund. An eldritch, and now you three. Ooh. The Treatise on Underplaces. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersalt describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. Curious. The Wainscott Histories, subtitled Stories from Behind the Walls, a miscellany of non-traditional histories, compiled by William Gore, including battles not generally acknowledged, and countries which appear on no map, told in a playful, apparently fictional manner. The Rose of Nuriel, marked with the tripled sign of the arcane contemplative order, known as the Sisterhood of the Knot in Greek. Oh, dear, I wanted to read that actually, but As I remember, he sort of just burns down his place, which seems like a stupid thing to do, in my opinion, but, well. The Forsaken Reach. Along the grey banks of the rotting river, the warehouses wait. Perhaps I've identified one where an unusual cargo was stored. I did. Let's send in... Oh, you know what? You're very reliable. Eldritch, go ahead and go in there. Go in there and make me proud. The law does not touch this decaying fringe of the city. The mud here has claimed many lives, and there will, no doubt, be some wretched criminals or other lairing in the warehouse. Expeditions need at least one funds per obstacle, and I'm pretty sure a 5-edge should be able to deal with whatever he finds out there. Thank you for the money. We'll just leave you there for now. And while I'm thinking... Oh, study the Queen of the Rivers. The culprit, it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens are directed to execute whatever audience members do not escape. A surprisingly lurid epilogue suggests the correspondence of river names with the historical events. It does provide clues to secret histories behind our own, and that is neat. But also not really relevant right now. Sorry, I have other works to do. Many works to do. These wainscot histories. Gore does not mention the Mansus directly, but constant coy metaphorical references to ascending the staircase of years, to the door of sleep, and to the blue light of dawn suggests he had commerce with the unseen world. Curious. Oh, what have we found here? Watchers and treacherous grounds. Ah, I see. So, Clifton, go and help. We have need of you. And let me see. You should be done. The world as it is. A consciousness of radiance. Okay. I do like that the more knowledge you get, the quicker it... Ooh. Okay. The more knowledge you get, the more direct the hints at what to do get. Interesting. Okay. Byzantine Tinct. I don't know what that is, though. This betrayed follower. I think I just have to wait till you're a corpse, friend. It's unfortunate, but we do what we must. A patron. What? Curious. I mean, we'll explore that, but... Okay. We call upon the watchman who illuminates. As a precaution, I probably should put in someone with a little bit more lantern. If I had such a person, which I don't. Tell you what, let's convert some of these guys into followers. I'm sorry, terribly sorry. No. Temporary... Oh, the cult, thank you. And we'll recruit you using a delightful sacrament. I'm curious, you understand. As for work, continue just working at the little tiny job. It's 2 funds, it's not much. I'm starting to actually lose a bit, but... Well. Very good. And this was a furtive truth. It was common in that time to speak of the division of the sun, by which contemporaries understood the eruption of barbarian forces and of their uncouth gods. Curious. The treatise on underplaces, though. The walls of the Mansus, her salt begins, are the size of starlight. Many of his directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. They will not forget the savor I have given them. Ah, welcome. Dorothy's an enthusiastic sort, and I have turned her enthusiasm to our advantage. And she's someone of heart. Interesting. Some more. Let's see what else I can gather. I do wonder if I should... I have that problem of, well, we could, you know... deal with Violet. But I'm hopeful that this one will just convert to a corpse and we can use them to resurrect them. Eventually, hopefully. My curiosity is becoming a physical need. My eyes will be thresholds. It's almost time to perform the work. and begin the changes, but I must have enough lantern aspect. Exploration might find more, and I know, don't worry. We will do this. It will be fine. In time. Consume your funds. You shouldn't have any problems, and I don't have anyone who can help anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ah, dearie me. Continue this brand of work. Only a few more minutes and he'll be, well, dead, but, I mean, that's fine. I do wish you would stop gathering evidence. It would make things easier for everybody, but hey, whatever. I should have worked using painting to get rid of this, but oh well. Interesting. A picaresque account of a journey through nightmare, interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bud, on the 36th ascent, the blossom. An Eguvine rite. Every door in the Mansus requires its sacrifice before it will open. The Eguvine rites prescribe the manner of the sacrifice. Nearly every summoning rite requires knock, and that lore provides it. But it didn't seem to provide it when we needed it last, so... curious. The good news is, we've killed everyone who we needed to kill. We got an awful lot of problems, but they will be dealt with in time. In time, they will be dealt with. Okay, let's work with this ritual, right? Okay, the invocation. Let's think. It says you gotta begin by calling on the power of knock. Each rite can be used for many purposes. For summoning, I must begin by calling upon the power of knock, which will open the way. Which I just did. And I can't use this, clearly. Summon a thing from behind mirrors. I need more lantern, apparently. But if I put in the Noonstone, then you don't work. Because you don't have any edge in you. Ah, I see. How can I do that? It's like a significant intensity of a lantern, a little knock, and edge. I have the instrument. I could use different lore, but... And as I used just a follower, that didn't work. Needed more lantern, I think. Although I'm not 100% positive I did. Says I just need a little lock. So what if we just do... summon a thing from behind mirrors. What if we put someone else in here? You're a moth. Ah, there are possibilities here. If I add Grail, I might contact something shapeless, but I don't have an instrument like that. Okay. If I add Moth, I might contact something shapeless. If I add Forge, I might contact a seductive savage power. Okay. So it does depend on who I sacrifice. But then I need an instrument. A better instrument than what I have, unfortunately. If I had Winter, I might summon up one of the dead. Ooh. Okay. Summon a creature of the Thunderskin, but I still need more power. Need more heart. And a little knock and edge. Okay. Somehow I need to get more power, either better victims or better instruments. I do think I need to sacrifice my... and I hate that I have to do this. But I think I have to sacrifice my believers, or my disciples rather, to do this. Which is unfortunate because I like them. But okay, a delayed delivery, barred door, cramped space, hidden cargo. The watch is here regarding crates sealed with thief-signed ribbons. This is not a lawful operation. The owners of this cargo may not be pleased with our meddling, but I also don't care. You see. Because I think I'm going to have to murder some of you. But for the sake of summoning things... Ooh, hello. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, you're going to go back there. But what are you? The irreproachable traditions. The irreproachable traditions of the Society of the Noble Endeavor. In Latin. Okay, well, first things first. Let's test some things. Oh. Wow, this is fascinating. Lantern is the principle of the secret place sometimes called the House of the Sun, and of the light above it. If I had knock, I might be able to attempt summoning. If I add edge, I can try to conquer my passion with reason. If I add winter, I can attempt a foolish, beautiful magic. At least 5 winter and 1 lantern, I could beseech the hour of the endings, the sun in rags, to destroy someone, but not someone in particular. The sun in rags alone will choose. Nope. There's a magic that I'm interested in. So the limit seems to be 5. If we add knock, and then add edge, I might bring something out from behind mirrors. If I add forge, I might contact something incandescent. It's all about the instrument. I need more. That's infuriating. Summon a creature of the red grail. Significant intensity of grail, a little moth, a little knock. Ha! And I don't have any desire here. Harumph. Okay. Can I promote these followers further? Let's look at that. First of all, another acquaintance. Nice, but not something I really care about right now. Let me think. No, get back there. Nope. Not with 9, then probably not with anything. Let's be honest here. But, just in case, yeah, 13 lantern here. It's not going to do anything to upgrade him, so... Dang it. Okay. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm lacking in order to make something out of that, but... Let's spend a little time just fast-forwarding, keeping myself alive for a little bit. Because I will have a corpse soon. Just a matter of time. Oh, what is this? A pleasant day. Useful. Motherfucker! I mean, thankfully this will get me the contentment I need, but... I'm actually mad that that almost got me. Ugh, you need to be front and center. Simply the worst. Work with more passion. I get so easily distracted. It really is starting to... It's fine. It's fine, you understand. But still... Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can I do anything with the piebald pigment? No. And hi, I suddenly have a corpse. So. Oh, right. Painting still. Give it another 22 seconds for that to process. You know, dream with health, for why not? And, yeah, go to Moreland's shop with some funding, why not? A lot of why not is happening right now. Are you almost dealt with? Not quite yet, but soon. I finished a painting to the excitement of absolutely no one but me. Well, that's sad. Oh well. So this human corpse, it's decaying quickly. So, Rite of the Crucible Soul, a human corpse. I was told I could make a corpse rise. Well, how do I do that then? How, what? I know for a fact I was able to resurrect a corpse through some weird combination. There's something like edge... I can enact a battle in my own soul. Really? That's interesting. No. I'm leaving this paused for now because... Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Or maybe it's a limitation of the right. Perhaps. What aspects does this human corpse have? It's an ingredient, contains some grail, and some winter. Which is fine. The Rite of the Crucible Soul, I should be able to use this as an ingredient then. Tool, victim, invocation. I can't work with the corpse? I'm actually annoyed. What was it? Use this in a rite with a corpse and edge aspect, and the corpse will rise. This will in a rite with a corpse and edge aspect. I wonder if this is a limitation of this specific rite. Perhaps. Perhaps not all rites allow me to resurrect corpses. Okay. Each rite can be used for many purposes. For summoning, I must begin by calling upon the power of Knock. What if I instead call upon Winter? Winter is the aspect of silence of endings and of those things that are not entirely dead. If I had Knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. If I had a Lantern, I can attempt a foolish and beautiful magic. So... This requires more study. I'm actually really kind of annoyed about this. Like it says right here on the hints, using a rite with a corpse and edge aspect and the corpse rises. Neat. But you're not letting me do that. Real quick, just to sate my curiosity. Infuse a corpse with the power of the cartographer's scars. Oh! So the human corpse is not... With a little more winter aspect, a little more edge, and a corpse, I might create a brutal servant. Harumph. Alright, well, we're puzzling out how to use these, rituals, so... Okay. Progress made, of a sort. I definitely want to start this now, though. Because clearly I need more powerful lore. These are the words which chill the air and drink the color of my skin. Delightful. And also continue the work. And continue the recruiting. I need more people. More pawns, more disposable people. Although perhaps I do have to kill some of my cult members, which is sad because I like them all. They're all fun people. I enjoy them. But, well, if we must, we must. If there is no other choice. Just makes me a little sad. Still, these are all matters for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Know the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.